Just today I had the schus of having spent in the company of what I view as an Adam Gadol, as a great individual, my partner in the yeshiva, my shutef, Rabbi Yisachar Blinder Shlita. And he told me over the following, but in my mind, something so fundamental, yet so powerful of a vert, that he saw from the Chalban, from Eretz Yisrael. He said as follows: Zimri, who was an extremely important member of Klal Yisrael, a great man for him to have the position that he had, and he comes over to Moshe Rabbeinu, and he has a shaila, and he has a question, he has a query. Am I allowed to take a Midyanis? Am I allowed to take a woman from Midyan? And he says, you Moshe Rabbeinu, you took Tzipora. Tzipora was from Midyan. And we know Moshe Rabbeinu was at loss as to what to say. But the question is, what was the question? What does Tzipora, Moshe Rabbeinu's wife, have anything to do with a woman from Midyan? Tzipora also came from Midyan. But Tzipora was Megayer. She became a Geyeris. She became a full-fledged Bas Yisrael, ready to marry Moshe Rabbeinu. What does it have to do with a regular random woman from Midyan walking in without a Geyeris? He says as follows, similar to the same way Kairach. He said, Madua tisnaso akal Hashem kulam kedoshim heim. We're all kedoshim. What are you, Moshe Rabbeinu, taking on the lead as if you're greater than thou? You're better than us. Kulanu kedoshim. We're all kedoshim. And you whip up the masses of people and say, hey, we're equal, we're all kedoshim, we're all bnei Yisrael, we're all children, banam la'amakin, children to Hashem. Why are you different? Why do you put yourself on a different platform? He says Zimri was taking it a step further. It wasn't just in bnei Yisrael, like Korach's claim, but it was in all human beings. Zimri tells Moshe Rabbeinu, what's the difference? Your wife who came from Midyan and these women from Midyan. We're all Tselem Elokim. We're all people that were created with the hands of Hashem. Why should one be greater than thou? If she could come in this way, she could come in that way. It shouldn't make a difference. He was knocking, he was being pageya in the covet of what does it mean, a Ben Yisrael or Bas Yisrael. He was trying to minimize the Kedusha of Klal Yisrael, of being the Am Kadosh, of being the holy nation. So what I was thinking as an addition to this, that was Zimri's problem. That's why he had to be destroyed, and all the people involved had to be eradicated, because that terrible thought and hashkafa process had to be eliminated from Klal Yisrael, from the Jewish people. But Pinchus had the answer, and he stepped in, and he stopped the Magef, and he stopped the plague, and he was given tremendous blessings to live forever, Kahuna, Brisi Shalom. Because what he restored, the ultimate Kedusha, is understanding the proper balance. And realizing that yes, I am a Ben Yisrael, I have Kedusha of Klal Yisrael. And that Kedusha comes from HaKadosh Baruch Hu. And because Jews have a greater responsibility to be moral, to be proper role models for the rest of the world. And with the responsibility comes that healthy balance. At one time, if I have to stand up with Kanois, with as being a zealot, and fighting the war for Hashem to give clarity to the Jewish people, I'll do that. But at the same time, it's one of quietness, of shtil, of shalom, of seeking peace amongst everyone. Because that's also what a Ben Yisrael, that's also what Hashem wants. And that's why he was Zeich, and he merited to have those blessings. So he had to restore that Chil Hashem, that Chil Hashem Shemayim, by equating the Jewish people with everyone else, by showing that the Jews stand for something so much more. We have an achrayas, we have responsibility. And by acting out in the proper way, we bring Kedusha, we restore the proper position and stature that Klal Yisrael, that the Jews truly have. Have a good Shabbos.